I know it's a good crowd. I know we were off for a good show when the very first thing that got an applause was when she said, we have an open bar now. We have a bar. People were all excited about that. Yeah! God bless you. Drink up. Don't drink and drive because there's a lot of cops out there. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate the help. A little comedy karaoke broke out there for a second. No, but cops, don't drink and drive because there's a lot of cops out there. And cops by nature are pessimistic. At least the one that pulled me over was. He saw the bottle as half empty. There we go. Wow, what a great day I've had. I woke up today in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and here I am in Arizona. It's great to be back home in Arizona, as always. And we had a little flight delay. This actually qualified as weather today in Arizona. People are just in a panic at the airport. It's raining. Where are all the FEMA trucks? You guys do you stay here in the summertime? That's unbelievable. People don't even know, man, how hot it is. I have buddies of mine call me up. We're coming out to Arizona. We're going to play golf. Coming out in August. Good thinking. Game's not hard enough to play without wearing oven mitts. I asked my buddy, why are you coming out in August? He said, it's cheap. You can't believe the deal we're getting. Come on, find out why that hotel is so cheap. It's like that hotel from The Shining in August. Come on out. Then he said, it's going to be hot. Should I bring sunscreen? I think that's going to help. I told him to bring dental records. This is awesome. And by the way, speaking of drinking, I saw something weird when I did a tour with a Nashville singer. It was awesome. We were all up in that part of the country. And I saw something weird. People are weird when it comes to drinking around their kids, you know. I went to lunch. I had lunch at a Chili's because I got that kind of cash. And cute little family came in, just as cute as they could be. And Mom and Dad each ordered a glass of wine, and they ordered their daughter a Shirley Temple and their son a Roy Rogers. Are you familiar with this concept? Let the kids pretend they're drinking. That's a good idea. I don't see how that could backfire years down the road. But I think it's a bad idea, number one. Number two, these kids have no idea who Shirley Temple and Roy Rogers are. Right? Meaningless names, these little kids. Let's modernize these drinks. Give them names of celebrities the kids have heard of that they know probably shouldn't drink. Order your daughter a Lindsay Lohan. And your son can have a Charlie Sheen. It's the same drink, it's just Coke with a straw. All right, one guy that's all it took right there. I flushed the drug guy out. Well, let's see. Are there any topics that haven't been covered tonight? That's the beauty of going. And I'm not even last. There's 14 other guys back there. I'm talking about getting older because that's just the deal. That's just a natural progression. This is the oldest I've ever been. And it's weird getting older because here's the thing. I don't feel old. I got a number in my head how old I think I am, but it doesn't match up with what I see in the mirror. Right? The other night I'm getting out of the shower, I see my reflection. I'm like, why is there an old man in my bathroom? Could you please put some pants on? That is disgusting. Pretty sure that's why so many old people get hurt in the bathroom. They're startled. Peepaw's got a new hip. And your body changes. That's a sick trick. My whole life I've said I like big boobs, and now I've got a pair. Kind of hard not to stare, isn't it, sir? I don't want to brag, but these are real. And my hair's falling out. That's actually kind of cool. One less aisle I got to walk down at the store. It's like hair care. It's expensive though when you lose all your hair. Got to run out and buy a Corvette. think we all know a Corvette's just a fiberglass hairpiece. Where are all the bald guys? Raise your hand if you're a proud bald man. There you go. Boom, right in the center. God bless you. I would have seen you in a second. It's like an Easter egg hunt up here. You look good. You know why you lost your hair? Medically proven? Too much testosterone coursing through your veins. Yeah? Yeah? You're too sexy for your hair. Feel sorry for that guy there with a full head of hair. Life has been cruel to you, sir. I never cared about hair loss. Women cared more than I did. I was doing a show once years ago, wasn't even talking about hair. This lady hollered out, "You've got a receding hairline. Do you hate that?" I was like, wow, a lot of stuff worse than that, folks. Thinking advancing hairline, way worse. Some of you are way ahead of me on this. Think about how you have to look in the mirror every morning. Whoa! Oh yeah, this is much better. Perfect. This isn't a problem. This, I've got to do something. I don't even know what's going on here. Think about having an ultrasound. Might be a baby in there. I used to be skinny in high school. I drank that stuff to make you gain weight. It should say on the label, this could take 30 years to kick in. Some kind of time release formula I wasn't aware of. Any other guys trying to drop a couple of pounds, lose some weight? Where are you, boys? Really? You gonna make me point you out? Well, you look like you're fit as a fiddle, aren't you, sir? Bass fiddle. That's damn funny right there. Way funnier than that other guy back there. One of those big upright basses. Try not to be funnier than me for the next 5 minutes, sir. Well, good for you. Do you do any kind of workout at all? Any kind of activities here? Sure. Sure? You gonna make me guess, or would you volunteer? A lot of walking? Sure. Now you're lost, aren't you? What the hell? How far do you walk? Well, good for you. All at once. You gotta build up. My wife's trying to help me lose weight. She bought me a Fitbit for my birthday. Oh, she was so excited. Look what I bought you. I said, I don't even know what that is. She said, it's fun. It's called a Fitbit. You put it on, it'll count your steps for you. Which, you know, thank God that's going to free up a large part of my day. Don't have to count all my steps like we normally do. She said, just put it on. Your goal should be 10,000 steps a day. That was her goal for me, 10,000 steps. Turned out to be overly optimistic. I put it on a Friday, and I forgot about it over the weekend. And I checked on Monday, and I had 9 steps on there. Well, I am way behind her goal. So what I did, I was kind of proud of this. I went to Home Depot, and I gave the guy in the paint department $5 to strap it on that paint shaker. I am good through next March. I don't even know what I weigh. I think that's a guy thing. I weigh somewhere between 197 and 252. Somewhere in that general area. I put on a pair of pants. If they're tight, I go, oh, geez, these are tight. Better put on my fat pants. Those are tight. I got fatter pants. Fatter and fatter. And eventually I'm comfortable. My wife's out of control. Ladies, let the weight thing go. We're still going to love you. In our bathroom, my wife's got scales, charts, graphs. There's a Ouija board in the corner. One night I heard her say, oh my gosh, I've gained 7 ounces. Well, pee. That's my workout tip, girls. I like junk food, and that's not good, because when I die, I'm going to be cremated, and I'd hate to start a grease fire. He was a good man, but he burned for days. I see the light, thank you. By the way, I'm going to be cremated, and I'll tell you why. If you're not and you're buried in a casket, then somebody after you die has to make the final big decision. You know, do we have an open or closed casket funeral? Tough call. Because if it's open, people walk by and there you are laying there. That kind of freaks them out, like, yee. And if it's closed, some people want to pay their last respects, but they can't. The casket's closed. What I would do if I was buried in one, I would have them put on one of those foot pedals, like on a wastebasket. So for people that want to see me, could just step up and... And I got the patent on that, so don't even think about it. Just looking for a partner in this venture. Maybe a retired home builder from Kansas City. She's still here? Did he leave? Well, I got to get out of here. This time has gone way too fast. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you real quick. Did anybody see The Spouse Whisperer when I was here like a year ago? All right. Well, thanks. It was a lot of fun, and I'd love to come back and do it sometime. And it's all about men and women, and I know a lot about relationships. I've had 5 successful marriages. Kidding. I'm on my second and last. I have an ex-wife. Hate that term. I think that's old-fashioned. I prefer to think of her as my mulligan. But let me ask the women a question. I want you to be honest. Round of applause, ladies, if you think your man doesn't know, if you think men don't know how to communicate. Round of applause if you believe that. All right, a couple of you. You had to kind of think it over. Well, let me clear this up. We know how to communicate. It's just sometimes it's non-verbally. You just have to know what to look for. I was reading an article. They said if you think your man might be cheating on you, there are 3 things men do to give themselves away. Number 1, they go out and get in shape. They usually walk about 2 miles. Number 2, they buy new underwear. Number 3, they start wearing more cologne. So ladies, next time you look across the living room, there's your big, fat, smelly husband sitting there. Big old beer belly hanging over some ripped up boxer shorts. That's just our way of saying I love only you. And for our birthday, we're not buying us underwear and cologne. What the heck are you thinking? Like you're pushing him out the door. So I tell my wife, you think I like looking like this? No, baby, this is all for you. I would never cheat on my wife, though, because I love my house. You guys have been a lot of fun. I want to leave you with one thing. This is kind of a new thing I came up with. Little piece of advice. Gentlemen, don't ever stop dating your wife. Even if you're married, take her out on a date. Romance her the way you did back in the day, you know? Don't ever stop dating your wife. And ladies, don't ever stop flirting with your husband. I know it's tough. I mean, look at him. And pass this on to your kids. Here's my big theory. If you raise your kids properly, you get to spoil your grandkids. But if you spoil your kids, you get to raise your grandkids. Thanks for coming out, folks. Good night.